Hi everybody, here to share a few thoughts with you on Wael Ghonim TED Talk. The area that I decided to talk about is his description of the post-revolution events. So his story is so compelling and covers every emotion imaginable, from his inspiration and motivation to be an advocate for the Egyptian people, to his success in rallying the Egyptians and overthrowing Mubarak. He describes that as the most inspiring and empowering moment of his life. And then there's his imprisonment and torture, which had to be just traumatic for him and his family, and his extended, other co-workers and other people that he was working with on the project. So very traumatic. And then to go to a state of the whole thing going out of control and the country becoming polarized. So he describes the political strife that followed the revolution as creating a sense of hopelessness and defeat for him. So he goes from, being completely inspired and motivated to having success, to having torture, to feeling completely hopeless. So of course this affects him for the rest of his life. I've listened to a few of his other talks, and they're excellent. He's a really great speaker, and he just has a really down-to-earth perspective on technology. He's, pretty brilliant in the field of technology. He's a leader and a speaker. So really he has a lot of impact in that field. And then he also has the personal experience and just a really down-to-earth connection with people and technology. And he has a really positive attitude towards, the benefits of technology. So I found him very interesting to listen to. So his main focus is about how social media does shape our behavior, but it also, at the same time, he focuses on how that behavior needs to be addressed. We need to be responsible for our behavior in regards to social media. So towards the end of his TED Talk, he has a wish list where he's hoping for a bigger focus on the quality of online conversation. He wishes for rumors and echo chambers where people are just communicating with people that they already agree with. He's, advocating for those things to go away, and calling for a deeper, thoughtful, higher level of conversation. So I tied that to our reading in Prada this week, where Juan Pablo Bermudez speaks about the difference between broader attention and deeper attention. And the way that I tied that is that Bermudez describes skill acquisition as requiring deeper attention. He describes it as a slow, hard, effortful, experience requiring persistence. And really, that is what Ghonim is calling for when he is suggesting a more intentional, intellectual, authentic conversation on social media. They both take effort and skill development. Those two writers also agree on the idea that social media creates some of the negative effects on our behavior, but that humans have the ability to overcome those behaviors. So I believe that Wael Ghonim has such a unique experience, firsthand experience, with creating a social media platform having people misuse it, he himself suffering dire consequences because of it. Um, and because of all of that, he is a passionate advocate for proper use of technology. And then he also is in a position, because of his career and his leadership in the field, he is in a position to influence both sides of technology. So he can influence the developer side as well as the social side, the way that people use technology. So I feel like he is a great spokesperson for technology going forward. Thanks for listening.